Day 3, actually it's the last day of the
AIMExpo here in Las Vegas.
There you go. Let's go inside and see what kind of people we're going to get to talk to today. See if we can find you some new info. And hey, if you didn't check out that video yesterday, you need to go check that out. There's a super cool helmet you might just want to have. And by the way, we might be giving one away. I have a chance for you to win one.
Yep, where it's in the works, so stay tuned and find out.
Hello everyone, I'm Luisa Garcia from Circuit Equipment. Well, we are here at AIMExpo for the second year in a row, and it's a pleasure to be here because we are a 40-year of existence company, 40 years of history. Since 1984, we have been doing amazing two-wheel and accessories products for the market. And we started in the USA a little bit soon, on like 5 and 6 years that we are building our history and market here for the distributors, dealers, and the end customers. So I would like to present you guys a little bit about our products. Let me show you a little bit here. Our handguards, our grips, and a lot of that we have for your bike, like plastics like disc cover, front fender, tail, like headlight, and much more. So I would like that Tammy give me a little bit to show you the products like this, our best sellers in the USA. The Vector handguards, the first one that has this awesome carbon look fibers, really awesome, the design. And this polypropylene gives durability and flexibility that I can show you guys in person like this. And this one have a universal fit that can fit in mostly of the brands of bikes in the market. Then we have the Docker handguard that is also universal fit, and we have this also carbon look fiber, awesome. Then we have some full wrap handguards like this one, Phoenix handguards. We choose some different names for our products because it can be super unique and give more innovative things. So we have this full wrap designs for the handguards and much more that you can see on our website, on our Instagram, Facebook, and more. Thank you so much for this opportunity, Tam. It's a pleasure. Yes, circuitequipment.us. We are also on Amazon, and we have on all in social media the best of motocross, two wheels contents there.
Hey, I'm Adam Vanderveen. I'm the marketing director for Triumph Motorcycles here in North America. And today we're at the AIMExpo. This is the industry's trade show, and we're hanging out in the Triumph booth. We have a lot of new motorcycles on display. In fact, every single motorcycle in our booth today is new for 2025. And this show is right in the middle of a wintertime tour that we do. So it's called the Triumph Icons Tour. We're going city to city. We're showcasing all the new models. Next week we'll do 3 cities in Texas to wind down the show. But we're calling it the Triumph Icons Tour for a few reasons. The first reason, this year we have a new collection of motorcycles called the Icon Editions, but also we're celebrating some iconic motorcycle riders that have ridden Triumph motorcycles. I'll start with the most iconic stuntman of all time. So right over my shoulder, we're talking about Evel Knievel. And we're actually in Las Vegas right now. And if we look at this graphic, it's of the fountains of Caesar's Palace, which Evel Knievel famously jumped and unfortunately did not land. But he did that on a Triumph motorcycle. And in celebration of Evel and being an iconic Triumph rider, we've come out with this beautiful Rocket 3 Evel Knievel edition motorcycle. So there's some beautiful, paint job with the stars and stripes and Evel Knievel's signature stitched into the seat. Quick detour, a pro tip, if you ever visit Vegas, last night we had dinner at Evil Pie, which is an Evel Knievel themed pizza parlor. Big big slices, big pies. It was absolutely delicious, right off of Fremont Street. So if you're down by Fremont Street, check out Evil Pie. We're making our way over to the next icon, which is one of the most iconic musicians of all time. Of course, I'm talking about the king himself, Elvis Presley. Let's walk on over here. Hey friends, we got all sorts of friends in the Triumph booth today, but Elvis certainly had a history with Triumph motorcycles. He famously rode one in the film Runaway Joe, and him and the entire Memphis Mafia rode them all through the Hollywood Hills together. Fun story, Jerry Schilling, one of Elvis's good friends, he brought one home one day and Elvis thought it was so cool, he said go out and buy one for all the boys. So Jerry went back and bought 9 more 64 Triumph motorcycles, and Elvis and the whole Memphis Mafia rode them. So another fun fact, the convention center is one building over from the Westgate Hotel, where Elvis had his penthouse at the Westgate. So all sorts of things tying together here. But in honor of Elvis riding Triumph motorcycles, this year we have a T120 Elvis edition motorcycle. Beautiful paint scheme, and this paint scheme is themed after the 68 comeback special. You can see that right here. We'll keep walking and talking if you don't mind. So we'll get on to changing subjects a little bit, sticking with the icons theme. We have partnered with an iconic video game franchise. I could say the most iconic of all time, at least the largest of all time. That would be the Call of Duty franchise. So right over here we have the first dirt bike that Triumph has ever made. This is the TF250X. This motorcycle is doing phenomenal on the track this season. In fact, only last weekend Jordan Smith took first place in Supercross, the first ever first place for Triumph motorcycles on the first ever dirt bike by Triumph, the TF250. And we have this display with the Call of Duty backdrop because this is a playable motorcycle in Call of Duty Black Ops 6. So we're celebrating that. But let's take a look at this beautiful motorcycle. I'm gonna stick with the dirt theme for a little bit. And I'm gonna talk about this time a iconic athlete. And this is gonna be the most iconic motocross racer of all time. This is the GOAT himself, Ricky Carmichael. So Ricky's been fundamental to all of the development and everything that has to do with Triumph off-road motorcycles. So he's been with us from the very inception of this project. His fingerprints are on every bike. He's helped us with product design. He's helped us with crafting the race team. And because of that, it was only fitting that the first ever 450cc motocross bike by Triumph bore his name. This is the TF250 RC, or Ricky Carmichael edition. And we've talked a lot about iconic riders, but as I mentioned in the beginning, really we're celebrating Triumph as an iconic brand, which is why for 2025 we've come out with a collection of 7 Icon Edition motorcycles. In the booth today we have a Scrambler 1200 XE and a Speedmaster Icon Edition. Those bikes are rounded out by a T100, a T120, a Scrambler 900, a Scrambler 1200X, and the Triumph Bobber, all in an Icon Editions trim. each of which features our heritage legacy script logo hand painted in gold script. So those are a few of the new Triumph motorcycles for 2025, all of which are going to be in dealerships just in time for riding season. Thanks for visiting today.
I'm Damon Woodruff, and
I'm Tony Woodruff,
from the Sturgis Buffalo Chip.
and we're here at the AIMExpo in Las Vegas, baby.
What would you like to know, Tammy?
So tell us all the exciting stuff you got coming on at the Chip for the 85th and welcome everybody out.
Well, so far we've been rolling out some pretty fun concerts. We're starting it off with the first Friday kickoff party. A couple of years ago, we had a really good reception to doing our kickoff parade with ZZ Top, and 100 bikes get to ride in and park right up in front of the concert. But the weather didn't exactly cooperate, and the parade got canceled due to rain. So we're bringing that back this year, so people will get another opportunity with ZZ Top on that first night. And then we have Gene Simmons on. If you're a Kiss fan, Kiss is now retired. This is the only way you're going to hear any of the Kiss hits. So we're having Gene Simmons on Sunday, August 3rd. The next day we're having some active rock, Five Finger Death Punch, and then we'll follow it up with some country rock, Jason Aldean, which is a pretty big deal right now. And you might have noticed I left a space there between Friday and Sunday. There's a mysterious gap right where the bare knuckle fighting was last year that is there again this year. That gap hasn't been announced yet, but maybe we'll all be so lucky. And then we have a few more days and probably 20 more bands to confirm soon. What else would you like to
Stay
know?
tuned for all the upcoming band announcements.
Okay.
Get your passes now because this is going to keep going up, right?
We also have our rides that we're planning for.
I heard you guys got a new ride coming out.
We will have a Heroes ride, which will be veteran-oriented. We again have the Legends ride, and we have the Biker Bells ride and the Rusty Wallace ride. And Tony can speak more to the Biker Bells ride.
Yeah, so well, right now we're gearing up for Biker Bells Daytona with Harley-Davidson Motor Company, which will be Tuesday, March 4th this year. So we'll be kickstands up at the Speedway at headquarters for Harley-Davidson, and we'll be riding through this beautiful park and landing at Teddy Morris Destination Daytona. So, you know, the ladies always have a really great time riding. Of course, Biker Bells is always really inclusive, so anybody who supports women in motorcycling is welcome to join us for that beautiful day. And then, of course, we're planning for our 17th annual Biker Bells celebration at Sturgis. So hold on to your hats for a little bit more information coming, but we feel like we're a little bit on the edge of 17.
And these rides are all for charity. We've raised over $2 million for charity just through our charitable rides. And it's for a good cause, and it's a good group of people. People should just come out. If you haven't ever gone on any of these group rides, definitely recommend it.
Yeah.
Legends Rides is going to be back out in Deadwood this year.
Yeah, that's the news. Yep, the Legends ride will be kicking off in Deadwood, and they'll be landing at the Buffalo Chip, which also coincides with that Five Finger Death Punch concert. So that will be the climax for the Legends ride that night. We also have Frankie Lloyd of the Mayans, which we haven't announced, which go ahead and sneak it out right now here. Will be on the Legends ride as one of our ride captains, and we'll be announcing that shortly.
Very cool. Well, thank you for your time and all the great info, and look forward to the 85th Motorcycle Rally in Sturgis.
Thanks.
Thank you. We look forward to seeing all your smiling faces very soon.
Several times this week. So what's your name?
Oliver Smith.
And where are you from?
England, Nottingham, the UK.
And how long have you been doing this?
I've been riding for 20 years. I actually started on the small bike there.
Oh wow. Was it this one or one just like it?
One just like that, but an
One just like
older
it.
model.
Okay. And so you started when you were like 3 years
So
old?
the
huh?
last 2 days, you
Yeah.
saw in the video.
Yeah,
So if you go check it out,
started
you
at
can
3.
see
It was my
it.
dad that started
Well,
the
we thought he
company
was jumping
actually,
over you. We got
because he
that.
saw that there weren't any bikes kind of available for me. So he started it, and yeah, here we are 20 years later.
Now, does your dad still do stunts?
Well, he tries.
Not as good as you, right?
He's 62 now.
Oh, okay.
Into mountain biking instead.
Oh, there you go.
But we got him out on the trials bikes not long ago, and he survived the day. So
All right, wow. That's awesome. Well, you're great. Keep
Yeah.
up the good work.
yeah, thank you very much. it would work. I'm just doing the same thing, but first.
Salva, glielo dire che non è la tua, infatti come li ho visti.
Also had Turn 14. They also have their took over Carmichael, so they have a lot of the Carmichael merchandise that they have now carrying that you can check out. And so when we seen that yesterday when they were doing the designing and stuff, so a lot of the things that they design is from for Carmichael and for some of their supplies that they make. So it's kind of cool. So if you've seen the video yesterday, you've seen a little bit of this where they actually take the bike and they 3D it and they're able to use it and match parts up to it and design it, make sure it's a perfect fit and all that. That's pretty cool. I showed you a little bit more here of the Carmichael yesterday, some of the speakers and stuff you have if you don't have a fairing or anything like that on it, which might be something Tam might have to get a set of these. Call them Road Thunder. So it's Turn 14 is the distributor. So this is going to wrap up our videos. Now I may end up with another video, I don't know, but this is going to wrap up our main video series here because today was the last day, and Friday, and you're watching this on Saturday probably if all goes well. But we want to go ahead and give a big thank you out for this, for the, what's the show?
It's the AIMExpo, which stands for American International Motorcycles Expo. So they do these all over the world.
And they're mainly for our dealers and vendors that sell the products and stuff that gets to see that. So you really don't get access to this. But what we try to do is come to things like this because we want to show you some new products, show you cool things, show you some of the vendors that, this way you're actually seeing the factory or you're finding the main distributor that's pushing the product or the owner of the product. So it's kind of cool, kind of gives you that inside look that you may not always get at your rally that you're at in your neighborhood. But so we're going to wrap it up right here, and you're going to be able to see next year, we're going to be back over in California in Anaheim.
There you go.
So I think it's going to be over at the convention center. So we'll be there because we can stay with one of the daughters. Actually, we want to stay with one daughter. One
The
lives
other
there
one's
still.
gone.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
not gone. She's just in a different state.
yeah. So we're going to leave you right here at the convention center in Las Vegas. And a big thank you out, and I hope you all enjoyed this series and enjoyed all the different companies that we got to talk to and check out all these different bikes, because mainly we do more Harley and some Indians, a few Hondas, but we got able here to see a lot of other products.
We got the Royal Enfield, we got Suzuki, we got all of them. Are
Triumph
here.
and all that,
Triumph, yep.
so it's kind of cool to be able to talk to some of them that a lot of times those local dealers don't want to reach out to us.
There you go. So thanks for hanging out with us today. We hope you enjoyed this series at the AIMExpo. And don't forget to
Check out our sponsors.
That's right. And we're going to show those here. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Share us with your family and friends. Give us a big thumbs up. Ring that bell for notifications. And we'll see you on the next video.
And this is coming out on Saturday. Tomorrow, we're actually in California going to the David Mann Chopper Fest. I can't wait for that. So be looking for that video. Probably will come out on Monday or Tuesday. And we'll have a bunch of stuff that we're going to be showing you. Went to a great bike show here. Just a whole bunch of cool stuff that we got to do while we were here. We probably got a little bit more on Mecum, and hey, we're going to show you that bike that sold for, I think it was $1.3 or $1.8 million. Most expensive motorcycle ever sold at an auction.
There you go. It's got some deep pockets there.
We'll see y'all guys later.
Bye.